Lance Bertram, Blackwatch APC driver. Doesn't sound important. Fuck it. I'll kill him anyway. Last thing I need is Blackwatch tracking me. These bioscanners are going down.
Mako, this is Techno 4-4. I am on site. Scanner is functional. I'm getting a reading now. Almost. Almost.
Stop trying to scan my ass.
Stupid fucking Chintic. Scanner piece of shit.
turned that deadly set of teeth on the man holding my...
Listen, this is Firehawk 4-3. Got that packet of intel on James Heller. You should read some of this, man. That guy's crazy. 4-3, what the fuck do you think you're doing reading classified documents? Stuck on the landing pad for half an hour. What else was I gonna do?
Don't you worry, 4-3. You're about to see my crazy up close and personal. You can fly, right? Just think a happy thought, motherfucker.
Intelligence on James Heller. I bet this'll be fascinating reading.
Get over here. I'll give you the condensed version. Hold still.
Come on! You can't be that slow!
Your name's Reader. The monster looked as bad as I felt.
This is getting
Both
kind of
back
sad.
legs had been torn off.
Fuck you.
Countless injuries and bullet wounds marred the dark fur. Even as I was on the ground, unable to move my body, head pounding,
Need to stop
I felt
and
bad
rest,
for the thing.
old man!
Whatever it was.
Put off in your ass. Yeah.
I didn't feel right. It was harmed so badly, he most likely was going to die. Don't move. I'll do what I can. I was shocked when I heard the man's voice. I shouldn't have been able to hear anything so clearly after that gun battle and explosion. As much as I disliked him for knocking me over and causing me to get up in that shockwave, I had to admit, he sounded like a nice person. He sounded so worried, as if you were talking to an old friend.
Gotta mind your
Do
fucking
not
business.
bother with me, my king. This was my mistake. Some mess.
1, this is Bedrock at Base Juliet 7-3. We've experienced an equipment breakdown and now the specimens are out of control. Request reinforcements ASAP, over.
Copy, Bedrock. Reinforcements are inbound. Be advised, Dr. Fisher is the key to the weaponization program and must be protected at all costs.
Better get there quick. Don't want those monsters getting the pleasure of killing the good Dr. Fisher before I get a chance at him.
The specimens are destroying everything. We need to get out of here.
Copperhead 1, contain Dr. Fisher. Nobody leaves until order is restored.
This place has seen better days.
We're all gonna die. God save us.
Guess I gotta kill these brawlers before they make it to the streets.
All units, this is Bedrock. I have confirmed visual on a Tango. Security teams, do not allow access to Dr. Fisher. Contain the infected. We can't risk damaging the terminals. I want primary and secondary systems back in order. Get moving.
I can't do this. I'm not waiting around to die.
Not a good idea, Doc.
Should've listened to your friend.
Bedrock, this is Fortress 1. How copy? Bedrock, this is Fortress 1. Radio check. Oh, shit.
Better hold on.
disguised as one of several Gentech VIPs. A Black Watch extraction team has been sent to rescue him. You infiltrate that rescue team, and you can kill him. Easy peasy.
Father, I found Galloway. And? She says if I keep her alive, she'll give up the locations of Evolved working for Mercer. Already... Roland.
Excellent. What's the problem?
That bitch is crazy. Can't trust her.
Does it matter? You get to Roland, you can find out something about Mercer's plan.
Yeah, fine. I'll pay this Roland a visit.
Rattler 4-3, this is Rattler 4 Actual, requesting sitrep on the extraction unit, over.
This is 4-3, we're on location and awaiting your arrival, LT.
Sounds like Roland's rescue team. Hope they don't mind me tagging along.
Folks, our mission is to rescue Gentech VIPs. Move out! Yeah, I love rescuing scientists. Hoorah! Shut the fuck up, Starnes. I hear a couple of these VIPs are high-ups at Gentech. Usually are. Fucking fat cat white coats. That's what I'm saying. They make good money. I'm sure they wouldn't mind paying us some gratuity for our trouble. Don't even fucking think about it, Starnes. Jesus! Watch it with the civilians, soldier. Last thing I need is more paperwork. Maintain position here. 3-4, engage hostiles! The fuck are you doing, shitheap? Shoot us again, I'll put you down! Hustle, folks. Next waypoint. Weapons at the ready. You know, I look at all these civilians, and you know what I think? Fuck them. Fuck all of them. I'm sick of this rescue shit. Hey, someday it could be you needing a rescue team. Never know. Pick up that grenade launcher. Focus fire! Focus fire! I want 2 rifles, 1 infected.
Heller, what's your status? We can't let Roland get away.
Something tells me there's more to this guy than you're telling me.
He's Mercer's right-hand man. That should be enough reason to kill him.
You want to pick up that rocket launcher or keep carrying that thing around? You know, some infected chicks are still pretty hot if you pop a bag over their heads. Sorry, for the life of me, I don't know how you passed the psych profile. We got a hydrant! Get behind something! Stand out!
there.
Alright, no sitting around 4-3. Keep it mobile. Calm down, all of them! Don't let him escape! Over there. Come on, 4-3, keep close! Let's get back in formation! Next grid point, come on. Heard somebody on the news saying how we burned a school down. How horrible it was. Can't wait to hear what they think when Operation Firehawk gets started. Right, LT? Those are just rumors, Private. It won't come to that. Yeah, well, we'll see.
You are in the green zone. The success.
What happened here?
You say. Everyone loves Jetpack. They are America's greatest company. This message has been approved and brought to you by Jetpack.
Hold up. Secure this area. Hydra! Tighten up, asswipes. Behind us. We got 2 hydras. Say again, 2 hydras. Watch your 6. Teamwork, you fuckheads. Focus fire. Shit. We just killed 2 hydras. I'm getting laid tonight. Pull it together, shitheads. Red Crown, this is Rattler 4-3. VIPs are secure. Request transport ASAP.
Copy 4-3. Transport is inbound. Over.
Galloway, there's 5 of these fuckers. Which one's Roland?
I haven't a clue. Just kill them all to be sure.
I had nothing to do with any of this. Please, no!
Not him. Not him either.
I can pay you anything you want. Just...
The fuck, where is he? Traitor.
Heller, was he there? Is he dead?
Slimy fucker got away.
Great job. Well, see if I can find him again.
So what happened, Heller?
Roland.
Mercer gave you all that power and you just turn it against him? So misguided. Such a shame.
Shame's a funny word coming from someone who runs and hides.
Just giving you time to come around. You'll see.
rolling.
So the pointless pursuit continues.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll be seeing you real soon, Roland.
And then what? You kill me? And then what do you do after that?
I put an end to this Black Watch bullshit. Then I kill Mercer.
I see. And even if you have to kill thousands of people to do it, you're quite the hero.
Did I say I was a fucking hero, you piece of shit? Great. Lost that dick Roland. Gained this dick monster.
Here it is. Your big moment. So who told you about me? Galloway? Killing me won't make any difference.
No, but it's gonna be real fun.
Maybe you need more time to think about this.
Can't wait to beat you to death with this fat bastard's bloody limbs. earthquake. Not doing so well, are you, fatty? Chubby, give up the goods. Better be careful with these. I could hurt someone.
Red Crown, this is Viper 4-2. We found a wounded officer in here. He confirms that we have a tango in the nest, over.
That's Rolls they're talking about. He's in one of the tanks.
I got him.
Red Crown, this is Viper 4-2. The injured officer we found is now secure inside one of the tanks, over.
Your bitch ass is out here.
You think I'm hiding from you? I'm just waiting for you to tire yourself out.
Hostile has left the nest. Open fire.
Oh! Don't forget to ride.
Negative 3-3. Infected soldier is priority 1. Over.
Roger that.
Oh, that didn't hurt. Nice! But it's not gonna bring your family back. All this over 2 people dying?
Monster like you wouldn't understand.
Piece of shit.
Show me what you got.
No problems then?
None, Mr. Mercer. Sir, my transport lines effectively skirt all of Blackwatch's security measures.
So the whole of the White Light stores are currently leaving the green zone?
Yes.
Galloway, Roland's dead.
Took you long enough.
Didn't see you getting off your bony ass to do something.
Don't speak to me like that. No one speaks to me like that.
Seems to me someone should have.
Dr. Koenig's old science team into the green zone.
Good chance some of them are working for Mercer. If I could get to them, maybe I could find out what Mercer's up to.
My thoughts exactly. Colonel Rooks is holding a briefing right now about them and their new team lead, Dr. Archer. Athena says she's Koenig's replacement. In fact, he handpicked her.
And she's probably evolved, too. I'll be at that meeting.
Company is heading up.
Ballista 4-4, the first group of scientists in transit Site 1. Pick up and transport to Site 2. I'm sending coordinates now.
Roger that, Castle. We're Oscar Mike.
James, what did you find out?
The scientists are already here. They're being flown in from the YZ. I'm on my way to meet them. Maybe get a lead on this Dr. Archer.
All right. Good luck.
Ballista 4-4, Koenig's first group has touched down at Site 1. What's your ETA?
Castle, this is 4-4. We are 5 mics out. Over.
Quit sitting on your throttle and move some ass. We've already lost too many of these guys. We have an unknown hostile. Engage the hostile 4-4. Maintain position and wait for Ballista 4-4.
Oh my God! Where's that?
Site 1 is compromised.
Father, this little bitch, Lieutenant Riley. He's second in command in the Rogues, right? If I were to take his place, bet I could get a whole lot of useful information.
You do what you need to do.
Maker 1, this is Castle. Change of mission. James Heller is in the grid. Set up a full zone perimeter and report all sightings. I want this cocksucker in a fucking body bag.
Come out, little man.
Castle, we've got a hostile. Request reinforcements.
Hold your position. My unit is Oscar Mike, ETA 4 mics.
The hell is he doing? Oh!
Where you at, soldier boy? You gonna make me break all your toys? Or you gonna come out and play?
Castle, this is Hammerhead 3-1. Mako 1-2 is off-grid. Possible casualties, over.
Fuck. 3-1, keep your heads on a swivel. Red Crown, this is Castle. We have contact with Heller. Requesting air support. Over.
Castle, this is Red Crown. Ballista 2 is Oscar Mike to your position. Over.
Castle, this is Hammerhead 3-2. We have contact. Now engage.
All right, there you are. Not so tough now, are you, Riley? Where's your sedatives and your plate glass window, huh? Where's your closet full of...
You fucking freak! Rooks is gonna kill you!
Not if he thinks I'm you.
We've lost visual. Castle, this is Checkmate. Where the fuck are you?
Time to test my acting skills.
Copy. This is Riley. I mean, Castle. Sorry, got a little crazy for a moment there.
No shit. Get your ass to a secure location and call me back. Dr. Archer is missing.
Roger that.
Father, Dr. Archer's missing. Blackwatch has no idea where she is. But she was working on that white light cure.
Madre de Dios. We have to find her.
Wouldn't worry about it. Now that I got Riley's identity, Rooks will tell me anything I want to know. Head of the Orion Revival Project. Don't like the sound of that. of super soldiers. Ought to pay Ballista 4 a visit. Don't be too sure about that.
Viper 4-4, I need a sit rep. Subject's moving like hell. We're trying to keep up. Mind telling me why this research is so important? It contains our last samples of Heller's DNA. Without it, we may never be able to revive Phase 2 of the Orion Project.
Oh, won't that be a shame?
Viper, this is 4-4. Tango's outrunning us. We're having trouble keeping up. What the hell do you mean? Subject is on foot. You're a fucking chopper. Now retrieve that research or you'll be on scrub duty for a fucking year.
Let's have a moment of silence for Project Orion. Soren Donald. Another goddamn scientist this world is better off without.
Viper, this is Dr. Casino. Be advised that I've got two field teams, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, at infection sites now, conducting scans. Here, I'll send you the coordinates. Over.
Roger that, Dr. Casino. Your teams will have full Black Watch protection for the duration of their investigations. Over.
Might need more protection than that.
Roger that, Six. We'll keep on high alert.
Fucking tattletale.
Your safety. Our first annual jog for the cure. A cure is just
Without the pain at the same time, the kick launched us backwards and off the boat. I couldn't do a damn thing as we fell, hundreds of feet into the cold, dark waters below. When Manifesto kicked us, he also did something that froze our body in the position of the impact. Fex didn't respond when I screamed at him, trying to get him to snap us out of it. We needed to get our body moving. I felt faintly the impact of falling into the ocean. I couldn't see anything or do anything. No air was in our lungs, and the water was dark and cold than it had any right being. Moments after dropping inside the abyss of the sea, my mind was already spiraling. We were hard to kill, but we could still die. This body wasn't made to hold up against everything. I panicked in the darkness, certain we would drown. Or maybe we could sink until the pressure of the sea crushed us. Still sank deeper and deeper. I only hoped the ship had engines with those two massive propellers to catch our bodies and put us out of our misery before the sea took our lives. With a final scream, I heard Beck say my name. I calmed down as I could feel our bodies moving. We struggled with everything we had to get back to the surface. Sputtering, fighting against the current of the sea. We got some air before we were forced back down. Our arms healed, but that didn't mean we could get out of this alive. The ship was causing such huge waves and a powerful current that we could not get out from. Aside from getting seasick, Beck was not a strong swimmer. I wasn't the best one either. I'd only seen him use magic by drawing circles first. There was nothing to draw on, and our chalk had been ruined by the water as soon as he thought of something. This is going to hurt. He warned me. Because he was speaking directly inside my mind, he could communicate while forced underwater again. I tried to get mentally prepared for the plan. We had just been about to drown, so anything would be better than that. 1 second, our body was struggling to stay afloat. And the next, we were in the middle of a familiar hallway. Soaking wet and coughing up salt water, I looked around to see the red carpet and gold trimmings. And I hurt. My hands curled, frozen in pain. Every nerve felt like it was on fire, and gagging up water just made it all worse. Whatever Fex did saved us, but it also hurt like a bitch. You must walk. If you do not, your body shall freeze up. Flex your fingers. I tried doing what the voice inside my head told me, but it was agony. With some more encouragement, I was slowly able to move my fingers. Each time I opened and closed my hands, the pain lessened. Getting up, my leg muscles cramped in protest. I changed my mind. Drowning would be better. What did you do? I asked, taking a painful step forward. I dipped into my power and used a spell. I aimed for dry land, preferably the penthouse. I do not know why we returned onto the ship. He explained, even though it didn't give an answer as to why I was in so much pain. Why does this suck so much? I was struggling for every small step forward. Despite the fact that you fused your body with mine, you are still essentially human.
Brooks here. James, where are you?
Looking for someone named Dr. Gutierrez. He used to work for Archer. If I can find him, I can find Archer. Maybe get to the bottom of this white light project.
De donde puedo. Watch your back, James. Mercer is still out there. I don't think he'll take kindly to your messing with his plans.
I'm not afraid of him.
How much power did you just use to knock me on my ass? Groaning in pain, I straightened my back out. My legs still sore, but my hands returning to normal.
Chasing another of Mercer's henchmen.
Fax was silent for a long time, as I got the kinks out of the overloaded magic through my body. It is not even 1%, he said finally. My stomach fluttered. I wasn't even aware that Vex was this powerful. If not even a shadow of his strength could fry me, then he could overload my body thousands of times over. I had assumed he was more of a bite and slash kind of creature, with a small amount of magic. But the amount of power he had hit the waves was insane. And he was just one of very many creatures out there. What kind of a world did I stumble into? Down the hallway I saw a woman. I was still wet from the ocean and stiff, but overall looked normal enough. She may look at me strangely, but that's all. I still wanted to avoid her, but she turned down the hallway right towards me. I then noticed how silent the ship sounded. Even with most passengers in their rooms, I should be hearing faint music from the bars or the music from the overhead speakers. Nothing. I only heard her walk towards me. She looked a bit off, but Vex did not warn me of any danger. When she was about to run right into me, I took a step away and out of her path. Can I help you? I asked in a tone that I thought was kind. Without any hint of emotion, the stranger pulled a knife she had hidden at her side and stabbed me directly into the gut. That got Vex's attention, but he was still unable to switch over with me. The entire thing was so unreal I didn't react. She pulled the knife out and stabbed again. This time I grabbed her wrist, trying to get the knife out of her grasp. Not dying because of a stab wound or being kicked off a boat had a downside. I was alive and still being stabbed again. The first wound healed over when I wrestled the knife from her and stumbled back. It looked like a steak knife she just picked up off a restaurant table. It hurt.
But he was
a lot.
A message from Dr. Archer.
I've heard about people going into shock and not feeling the pain, but my body wasn't being so kind to me. I took off in a half jog, getting away from my attacker. Even for self-defense, I wasn't the type to hit someone. A very bad choice for my new line of work. I could easily knock her out with my increased strength, but I just couldn't hit a random middle-aged woman, even if she stabbed me first. Taking off down the hallway, I saw more people turning the corner, each with a makeshift weapon in their hands. From forks to knives to anything heavy they could hit me with and do damage. Each had the same blank expression on their face. I turned, thinking the one unarmed woman would be better than the five who just appeared. Down the hallway, more people started to turn the corner, blocking me inside. I darted to an employee-only door and started to try to kick it open. The damn thing didn't even budge, as if it was just painted on. Mason, you need to fight them. Vex told me in a stern voice he'd never used before. I can't, they're just human. What if Manifesto's controlling them?
So that's where Archer's pen.
Just human or not, you can still die if they remove your head. You must fight them off. Manifesto does not have the power to control humans in this way. I do not understand what is happening, but we need to live to figure it out.
He was right. I still just couldn't get into a fight with the mob slowly forming on either side of the hallway. I used my sweet-talking skill for my entire life for a reason. I was never a fighter. I took this job because I wanted to protect people, but wasn't ready for what that meant. When someone came up to me with another steak knife, I knocked it out of their hand and pushed them aside. And then another person took a swing at me. It was not graceful or a good fight. I was doing my best to keep them away, but at the same time not do too much damage. If I could just get through the emotionless crowd, I could hide and think of a real plan. I'm taking over. To my horror, Vex shoved me aside. It was so forceful I blacked out, sinking into darkness as all feelings in my strained body went away. I floated in a dreamless sleep for a while, until I felt myself being pulled back, standing still in the red hallway. My breath caught as I looked surroundings at what Vex had done when he'd taken over.
Arquette's here.
The crowd of people were so threatening before.
This is Redwood 6-1. I have an
All were
infected
in
hostile
pieces scattered around the hallway.
Oh shit, Sergeant
I only saw red as my blood turned ice cold. I couldn't think. I couldn't move or do anything as fear and panic fused into one horrible, cold emotion. That killed them. Using my body. Killed humans without any real cause. We were strong enough to just push them aside. Taking over it is the one thing I fear the most. I clamped my hands over my ears, bile rising into my throat, trying to block everything out. I heard Beck calling for me, saying my name, trying to get my attention. Shock finally sank in, and I just didn't react to words. Or anything. For a long time.
Wild goose chase. I'm finding Gutierrez, and I'm gonna ask real nice what Mercer's doing with all this white light. Father, I'll have Gutierrez in a moment.
Be quick, James. If he's on the White Light Project, he'll probably be defended.
Poor Heller.
You think you can stop me? Try it.
Father, still no idea where Archer is, but this white light thing sounds like Mercer's fucked with all of it.
My God, if we find Archer, maybe we can do something about it. I'll tell her.
Stepping on broke pieces.
I'll go back to Rooks.
I knew now. We
She's
hadn't
bound
slaughtered
to
a
turn
bunch of
up.
people, but the place still made my skin crawl. We had some answers. No thanks to me, like us. Bex really should have taken over my body to start with. If he hadn't gotten seasick earlier, he could have finished this job by now. It might be my body, but he was the one most suited for this job. I really need to get my crap together. We found out that Bex could be blocked out. In the future, if we got into a situation where it was just me, we might now make it. So we just need to find the real one and get out of here, right? Finding the real manifesto is a start. I am unaware of what method the mirror used to keep them silent. Manifesto has more strength than myself. I would be unable to keep him tethered. If we fight against the false version again, we shall lose. We need to find the real one to win. Now that wasn't good news at all. I walked around the empty ship, now more aware that the fake manifesto could come at us any time. If it did, that would be it for us.
She's in one of Gentech's white light facilities. I'm on my way to her now.
Good. Maybe we'll finally work out what she and Mercer
Get
did
held
for the
and
white
come back?
We better.
No. I do not know where we are. When I tried to leave earlier, well, we almost drowned. We appeared on the ship. Because it is the only thing that exists right now. Besides the ocean. I froze, not understanding the
She's
words.
gotta be inside somewhere.
How could everything
Need to
besides
find
the
a way
ship
out.
just disappear? Did the rest of the world somehow get sealed off from us? Surely it was really out there, and there was just something walking back, sensing the rest. I stood, feeling no movement from the ship under my feet. Do you think it can create reflections of places? I felt facts perk up inside my head. That was something he didn't consider before. If this monster could make copies of humans and ship demons, what was stopping him from making a copy of the ship? It still didn't answer where the hell we were or how to get back, but it at least answered why the ship was so still. Yes, that's possible. If we can break the reflections of humans, perhaps we can break the reflection of the ship. However, finding the real manifesto comes first. Please stand still and close your eyes for a few moments. I would like to see if I have missed any traces of him. I found a spot against the wall, somewhat hidden behind a plastic plant. I didn't want to be in the middle of the hallway in case someone tried to come up behind me and stab me in the back. With my back against the wall, they could only come up and stab me in the front. Minutes passed, and I waited for something to happen. Nothing felt different. And I didn't even know what Vex was doing inside my head. Being able to sense other creatures was a useful skill I hoped he could teach me someday. I needed to learn so much to start being even remotely useful. We really shouldn't be out doing any sort of job yet. Even if it was as simple as a wellness check.
Bad data one.
I can feel a hint of a second manifesto. It must be the real one. The false one is staying nearby. He must know we are aware of his identity. I fear that if we get close, he may kill Manifesto and flee. That was not the outcome I wanted at all.
I see that.
Being guided along, I walked to the ship.
Real good.
It was a very different experience in a dead, silent, and still cruise ship. No other good reflections came out trying to stop us. It was a waste of effort.
And I'll have to get her out. Those tanks are
Their
full of
makeshift
toxic
weapons
gas.
couldn't hurt
If
him.
I bust them open,
They only hurt
she'll
us
come
because I
running.
let them. Now that I knew they weren't human, I wasn't going to let that happen again. I'd already gotten lost inside the ship. It was massive and impossible to memorize after a few hours. We stopped in the middle of another large hallway, and the back signaled me to stop. I feel a faint presence coming from down below. We are directly above it. Finding stairs is far too time-consuming. What's the plan? Hulk smash through the floor until we get to him?
Security team, this is Dr. Archer.
I was not expecting such a short and honest one-word answer from him. It made me do a little snorkel laugh. The mental image was fairly amusing. But even with my increased strength, I didn't think we could just smash our way through something from before. Some parts were reinforced with steel. Magic would be a better choice. If our chalk survived the ocean, we could just use that. I did not even get a chance to suggest the idea before the fake manifesto made the decision for us. Vex gave me enough of a warning to look up to see the black shape flying toward us from the ceiling. I put up one arm in time to catch the blow. The arm was shattered upon impact, and a jolt went through my body, freezing it in place. Vex was blocked out completely. The force of the kid cracked the ground underneath my feet. He fell away and was made of glass.
This is Dr. Archer. James Heller is
I
in
couldn't
the
move or attempt
compound.
to break the fall. Slamming on the ground below, I just couldn't get over how bad the pain of impact was. Every part of my body screamed in agony as parts of the floor came crashing down around me. tinkling sound of glass. I never done anything with happened before. I was wrong. Another 15.
Copy Viper board. Team has been dispatched to neutralize Heller. Maintain your post.
Causing it to
Over.
break all over again. I lost track of how many floors I was kicking in pain. I blacked out for a few seconds in between a few blows, but wasn't there for long. When I awoke from my few brief seconds of darkness, I was still frozen, unable to move. Looking up, I could see the light of the floor above and crashed through.
I will drag your ass to
Manifesto
if I have
kicked us right through the ship. It either didn't want to sink the ship by smashing a hole into the bottom of it, or it was too tired for the massive attack. I felt my arm healing again as I screamed inside my head. I fought my stiff muscles tighten. I felt as if I could just move. I moved faster. No human would ever experience their body being smashed so many times. You can only live through some damage.
You're nothing, Heller.
Really all that
You're
great at
less
all.
than nothing.
I felt the burden giving up. I couldn't handle any of it. I should have died. The world I didn't understand. And then good job I wasn't meant to be here. If I didn't hear facts in the back of my mind, I don't think I would be here.
Pay close attention, Heller. You're about to learn your last lesson.
Fuck.
I knew if I flipped my eyes over what I saw. The real manifesto changed the height of the was. The iron dug into the small body.
Tearing you
His
apart!
little bird-like feet lay low on the ground. That's adamant on calling the ship even an associate. Creatures of the night did not have friends. When you didn't call an associate a nickname like that, and you weren't more than pieces on the inside when you saw them chained up. The mirror creature hurt both Manifesto and Downback. I could not forgive him for that. The reflection affected his friend walked over and dug his claws into my gut. It hurt like
I
hell
can
and
always
anger
call
inside
more
my
of my
chest
pets
overpowered
if
it.
I need to.
Whatever power held me in place snapped. The creature did not expect it, and it stumbled back startled as I bolted upright. With a scream of rage and pain, I swung at it. It was all creature in front of me. The bag cracked me against the tight, cracking all the foot.
Plenty more where that
I should
came
have kept
from.
attacking it, but I could not stand seeing Manifesto tied up any longer. Running over, I started pulling away at the chain, attempting to untangle them around him. The black chain burned in my hands, and I couldn't even imagine how much the earth being wrapped so tightly around the small demon. I reached forward as the pulse one recovered, and grabbed at my back, claws digging in, but I didn't pause my efforts.
Surprise, you
My
son of a
clothing and
bitch!
skin were being torn into, and I still refused to stop. I was going to save what we need for no battle, but the warning grabbed before I pulled the chain, trying to get them undone.
You're like a chew
It
toy
grabbed
to
me and
them.
tossed me clear across the room. I felt something break in my body and feel when I got right back up to run
That's
back
right,
to
my
both ship
puppies. Kill him! Kill him and eat him!
I just needed to before he saw. Without any hesitation, I sidestepped an attack and punched the whole screen aside again. It too recovered quickly from the top side. My hands on the chain came at me, claws first aiming for my head. If it dug its claws in, I might not make it. I didn't know if my brain could survive being mauled by talons.
Wow, if you want a
Just
job
before
done
those
right,
last razor-sharp claws found their way into my eye socket, we both got blasted back. Slamming against the steel pipe hard, I sputtered trying to recover. In my hand, I was still holding the long one from the iron chain that had pulled me down the real manifesto. The rest
you're too late,
were
Heller.
using his own power.
My job is already done.
The ship even might be small, but it was strong. Even a dead seal like myself could do that. His face was covered with the veil and floated a few feet off the ground, bits of iron falling off his clothing. He was also pissed. I didn't need to see an expression for that. The Volstorm didn't even try to fight it. It saw the full one freely trying to scurry away.
Colonel, we've got him trapped. What are your orders? Take him
Manifesto
down.
was suddenly right behind it, holding it by the ankle. It slammed the creature against the steel floor of the ship so hard the reflection broke away, revealing how the creature really looked.
Heller's still alive,
With
and
another whip of his small
it's
arm,
like he's
the
controlling
creature
the
against the
infected.
ground so hard the entire ship rumbled. Cracks appeared and water started to seep in. It happened so quickly I couldn't do anything. I just sat with my medical
We are fully engaged with Tango
I really hoped Manifesto never heard. I thought he was
Roger that,
just a little guy.
do not...
He let go of the mirror's leg. arms to his side, fuming. Didn't utter a sound, but I could almost see smoke pouring from his hidden ears. The mirror creature had half its head smashed in. It was human shaped, but covered in jagged, reflective mirror pieces. A long tail made of orifices was nearly broken off from the assault. Two triangle-shaped mirror shards stood up his head, almost looking like cartoonish cat ears. Manifest finally noticed me. Pointed a finger in my direction, and I nearly let out a scared yell at him. Then he pointed towards the mirror, and made a twirling motion with his finger. I didn't understand for a few seconds that felt like years. But finally, it's like someone rapidly disrupted the chain I was holding. When I did, water was under my chin. This boat was going to sink, and I still didn't know how to get back to the shore. Apparently, I couldn't even figure it out. Manifest was floated up until he's at the same height as me. Put his hand on my shoulder and pushed down. My entire body sank to the headless in the cold darkness. I just kept sinking, unable to breathe. It was a miracle I remembered to grip on the chain in my hand, bring the mirror with me. When I finally came out of the all-encompassing darkness, I fell, hitting unfamiliar ground. I was getting really sick and falling into places. The red carpet was moving. On my back, I was looking up at the curved mirror ceiling to the main hallway. The mirror fell beside me, breaking off more pieces of his body. I was looking at the mirror above, but it didn't reflect myself back. Instead, I saw an image of the ship being torn to pieces by a figure too small to see. Cracks started to appear in the ceiling and seawater moved through. It appears the mirror can create small pocket spaces on the high side. It must be able to go between pocket space and real space. It must have been trapped inside when it kicked us into the ocean. That said inside my head. I stayed on my back, looking up, watching the entire ship being destroyed. It was small, but it was strong. How did the big manage to climb up in the first place? I asked, too tired to move. Chain can bind most creatures in the night. We cannot touch it, but humans can. The mirror most likely is the reflection of humans to bind Manifesto. Because you are still mostly human, you can touch it yourself without too much damage. I assume the mirror did all this to take humans without having the blame put upon itself. I've heard they slowly drain their human victims, so they may still be alive. If the missing people were still on the fake ship, they couldn't. It was breaking apart so badly that no one could still be alive on that thing. My thinking was proved wrong when Manifesto came dropping down to the dirty ceiling. A stack of people on his back.
Mercer's poisoned white light with some kind of blood culture. His blood culture. That's all I've got.
And the ceiling returned to normal.
I'll get Athena to
I
find
rushed
the
over,
location
helping
of
him set
every
the
white
group on
light
the ground.
vehicle in the city.
They were all alive. Some looking as if they might die at any moment, though. Each were pale and well thin. I didn't know what I could do to help. If I could do something, I wasn't needed. Manifesto raised his head up at me and placed a hand on my arm. I dreaded what he was about to do and felt the awful feeling of falling again. I was getting really, really sick of falling into places. This time I fell onto a bed and bounced off of it.
James.
Groaning, I stayed on the floor, giving up on doing anything else for a while. The room I was so rudely tossed into belonged to one of the couples. A letter from Silverman appeared on my chest while I took a quick nap. I hadn't sent any information off to him about the job. Either he just somehow knew, or Manifesto told him.
The fuck is your name?
It explained I was free to use the room for the last 3 days, and immediately when the ship docked, the couples were under the ship demon's care and recovering. The mirror that caused so much trouble wasn't going to be moving anytime soon. So we could handle it until we saw it. After everything, I needed to relax for a bit. I spent nearly an entire day sleeping. The experience wore me out. In fact, it started by the time I woke up, and I let it take over and go get something to eat.
Red Crown, I know what I fucking
This
saw. Tell us
improved
what
body
to
of
do.
mine did have some nice features. We could eat non-stop if we wanted to. Any food burned up completely, and the energy was wanted to, but he had to switch buffet to restaurants where people started to stare. I worked on the damn side of the boss. Taking a break and eating, I ordered a drink. The first one did not go down right at all. I thought it was just a type of beer not agreeing with me, and I ordered another. Drinking the second one was my downfall.
Okay, fine.
My new and
That
improved body
white
could
but turn
not
those
handle
soldiers
alcohol.
into a bard and kill
I was
their
so sick from
infected just
the
about
drinks, I
everyone
wasted the
else.
rest of the trip inside the boardroom.
That's what Mercer was doing.
Facts had no idea what happened. We felt sorry for each other.
Curing it.
I was never a big drinker to
There's
start
a
with,
white
but
light
I still
depot.
mourned the
You
loss.
should get there quick and make sure no one tries to open those
When the
packs.
shift came into port, I was well enough to walk off on my own 2 feet. The beer shoved inside a rolling suitcase away from human eyes. Barely off the ship, I saw an unmistakable face in Silverman.
Not sure.
He spotted us and waved us over.
Huge.
I gave him the suitcase and a very abridged version of our trip. No one died on your first job.
Imagine if Gentek had
I'm
restored
impressed.
this white light. The
I
whole city would be
didn't have much
crawling
faith in you.
involved.
In facts, I have full confidence. But on principle, I don't expect anything of humans. Silverman said with a smile that made me want to punch him. We're making arrangements for that to happen now.
There's a 60-foot
We are
gun
no longer under
headed straight for the white light depot.
You die. He's doing everything he can to avoid that. He does take this job very seriously.
Red Crown, this is Rattler 1-2. I'm feeding you a visual signal on this
My bag.
giant thing.
Look
Request
behind me.
order.
I expected to see the small
Copy,
ship.
Rattler 1-2.
But
Stand by
I
for
saw a
orders.
boy I didn't
Over.
recognize.
Stand by.
He wore a black sun hat with a black hair mask. His face was half covered in a scarf, but not suited to hot sunny weather. He stood wearing black flip-flops and shorts, and a t-shirt, getting up ready to head on me again. And I asked, he had pretty long black hair.
Holy shit. Red Crown, there's somebody out there. You can't see.
I just wanted to talk to
Jesus,
a friend.
this creature is fighting the unidentified
He didn't see him
subject.
for 2 days, and they should catch up with him. The moment he took over his hand, that's defensive. He went over to a brand short stone pillar that he had tie ropes on.
Red Crown,
Placed
subject
one
is
arm on it,
engaged the creature.
and Beck went over with our body. He was saying he grabbed the boy's hand. I really hope that any onlookers saw the man having his arm around the back of his child, rolling on the playing ramp, and throwing back on purpose. I watched, unable to do anything, horrified the small boy came to our day, went to the creepy sound. Fuck, you think you understand facts? It's back up! The creature is still going! I assumed no one could see me when I was in control of my body. Silverman was different. He spoke directly to me, instead of facts, and that's all. He took his hat off. He then started to breathe with his long hair. A humiliating punishment for the deserved smash. At least I hope. Watching the both of them, I thought of what Silverman's questions of my own future. I would keep coming across monsters. My body would be torn apart by the creatures. And I could live through that over and again and again. I've changed. During this trip, I was again becoming others, so afraid to take flight. Someday, I kept going up the path. I would become the same, if not worse, than the monsters around me. I would get blood on my hands. My future held pain and sacrifice like singing in battle. Watching this man I admired his victory rage and smiling under his scarf, I decided on my answers. Yes. I did understand why we did this job.
What fucking pit of hell did this thing come from?
All the pain we suffered through it, pain and future, was all utterly worth it. Just for that small, hidden smile. Become a channel member today for early access, bonus videos, and special emojis only available to members. Check out the description below or click the join button for more info. Today's video was supported by patrons like Mark Lamar, Crimson Ian, Twitter, Diane Chowder, Mark the Wall, Gerald Baines, Finger Sticker, Teddy Dog, Avocado, Dante Kincaid, Sarah Gray,
Right.
Angela Donovan, Marion Pittman,
As soon as I'm leaving.
Timothy Baird, Ajeti, Bert Turner, Johnny Espinal, Michael Beard, Big Joe, Gary Harkinen, John Flash, Scott Crockett, Tom Stewart, Sherman Davis, Bryce Shelton, Susan McLennan, Elise Petit, Lisa Nicole, Open Circuit, Fabulous War, Randy Jackson, Beth Ross Fox, Ray Dawn Denver, Sky Game 99, Ricky Bird, Steve Wendigo, Michael C. Park, Jeff Starr, Old 77 Simpson, Buffy Dan, Lucas Wolf, Elmer Jones, Derek Gray, Elder Game, Steve Wolf, Rob Wolf, Randy Murray, Darren Fishcaller, Clovis Roy Harris, Roy Underwood, Porter Man, Stephanie Hall, Winter Skits, Sam Rowe, The White Stag, Corey Kennedy, Dobie, Martha Carr, Professor L, Kathy Barrett, Cyber Insane, Steve Hennessy, Melanie Sanders, The Archivist, Rob Smith, Charlie Fuller, Naz Razio, Jay Dinkel, Martha Lewis, Monica Moya, D-Master 311, Ricky Elton, Taylor Fox, Holly Holmes, Julie McClure, Lily Battle, Serena and Jeff, Diego Rodriguez, Javier Perez, Wolfcat 128, Kamisha Cox, Jen Scott, Amanza, Lucian Moran Abel, Hunter Heisman, Tyson Harris, Ricky Monroe, Jess Gaming, Massive Nomad, James Lowe, and Alabama Now. If you'd like to help support the channel, please consider joining my Patreon page at patreon.com/GordonForce. As a patron, you would access to bonus videos and content, as well as the Discord channel. You'll be credited at the end of every video going forward. And if you decide to stay for 3 months, I'll name a character after you will be featured in all 10 stories. Links to join the Patreon are in the description. Thanks everyone for listening. Like, subscribe, comment, help the channel continue to grow. Hopefully that's helped out a lot. And see you again next time at 4 p.m. It'll be a great night.
Ranger makes it easy to find and order products straight to the pets on or about the clock. Because when boxes are packed, pallets are stacked, and trucks are waiting for the dock. The last thing you want is to run short on the supplies that keep your warehouse moving. Ranger is there to help make sure that on time when shipments are rolling out. Call 1-800-RANGER, but Ranger.com, or just stop by. Ranger, get it done.
Fuck me! Did you see that? Did anybody else fucking see that? Holy fuck!
Want to do fire watch? That's the part I don't say out loud. Very soft. Like I'm complaining for the job of 100 people killed for. Alone in the tower. Paid look at trees and sunsets. Peaceful shift. Easy overtime. People love the idea, but the reality is, the quiet gets inside you. Not the nice kind of quiet. The kind that makes you hear your own thoughts clearly. The kind that makes every small sound feel like a question.
Can you hear me? What's wrong?
By my third season, I started doing little things just to prove I still existed.
Father,
Talking to
Father,
myself,
answer me.
leaving the radio on low, even when dispatch wasn't calling. Walking the catwalk around the cabin every hour. Checking the same bolts I checked an hour before. So, when the district offered me a transfer to a different tower, new forest, new coverage area, fresh start, I said yes way too fast. Anything to get out of the habit loop. They didn't frame it as a favor either. They called it temporary coverage, staffing shortage, too many people out sick, a couple out on injury, and one...
Father!
My friend Ellie wouldn't stop tapping his flashlight like it was a drumstick. It made the beam stutter across the weeds and the busted chain-link fence. like the place was flickering in and out of existence. Dude, I said, keeping my voice low, even though nobody was around.
Get to the red zone.
Kill the bad.
But then look for Dan alive.
Ellie grinned at me over his shoulder. He had that look he always got when he thought he was about to be the first person to discover something. And not the, I found 20 bucks in a jacket pocket kind of discovery. The other kind. The dumb kind. I brought spares, he said, and patted his cargo pocket. Relax. I wasn't relaxed. My skin had been buzzing since we turned off the main road and took the gravel service lane that didn't show up on maps anymore. The trees were too close. The air smelled like wet metal. And the building ahead, half collapsed, windows punched out, roof lines sagging, looked less like abandoned and more like left behind authority. It used to be a county property office.
I'm gonna have to join up with these clowns.
Some kind of admin building. Back when the lake area had more staff, more tourists, more money. Then, there were disappearances. Not one. Not a local tragedy.
Careful, this is 4-1. I'll be airborne.
More like a
Emergency
slow
mission in a couple of mics, over.
No, you wait. In a couple of mics, I'm gonna be wearing your
Crossed out of
face.
the trailhead for 3 days. A maintenance guy walked in for a shift, never walked back out. Stuff people argued about online. Stuff adults shrugged off with they probably ran away. Or they probably got lost.
Yeah, business is booming. And now that ADP handles the business of my small business, I can focus on the part of the business that I want. Yeah, stuff is stuff. Well, cheese. ADP does payroll, HR, even timekeeping. I do cheese. Cheese stuff soda. Cheese stuff.
Southpaw? I'm sitting in for Catapult 401.
He collected it. He had a folder on his phone called Skin the Man. Like it was a school project. Really doing the skin man thing right now? I said. And trying to sound like I thought it was stupid.
We're inbound to the
Ellie's great. Why? You say it like it's not the coolest thing in the world. It's not, I said. It's a creepypasta. It's not a creepypasta. He shot back. Immediate. Like he'd been waiting for me to say that. People have actually gone missing. See the posters. See the candle vigil posts. It's not made up. I glanced at the gate. Someone had zip-tied a strip of cardboard to the fence. The marker was washed out by rain, but you could still read it. Keep out. Unsafe structure. Underneath that, someone had written in a different hand. He's in there. Ellie shined his flashlight across it like he was reading an exhibit label. There, he said, triumphant. See? The locals know. The locals want teenagers to stop trespassing, I said. Ellie moved closer to the gate and lifted the chain where it had been cut and tied off. Go and keep. Go in. The footage. Leave. He said footage like this was a documentary, and not two idiots with cheap flashlights and a phone, 10%. I hesitated. I could have turned around right then. I could have pulled the screw off, gone home.
Prototype2 I'm in the telemetry, Victor. Just give me a few minutes. I've almost got Dan Mercer's location.
I had already followed him here. And the thing about Ellie was, he backed out. Do it anyway. Alone. Go in. He'd get hurt. I'd live with that. So, I stepped over the cut chain, followed it through. The weeds were taller on the inside, like a lot had been growing wild for a decade. Broken glass crunches under our shoes. A metal sign that probably used to have a county seal on it, laying face down in dirt. Ellie pointed his flashlight at the front door. The glass was gone. The double doors hung open like a mat. our lights. It felt dark. You know how some places feel like they still have air moving through them? Like they're just empty buildings? This didn't. This felt packed. Like the darkness was a thing in there, waiting to be disturbed. Last chance, I muttered. Ellie looked back. I'm here. And then he stepped inside like it was a dare. The lobby smelled like mildew and old paper. The ceiling tiles were missing in places, exposing metal ribs and dangling wires. A receptionist desk sat flipped on its side like someone had shoved it over in anger. Ellie moved slow, flashlight beam scanning the floor. She stepped, he said, and his voice had that weird, excited calm. He was trying to prove he wasn't scared. We walked past the hallway with doors on both sides. Some were open, most were shut. The building made small noises. Settling breeze, a distant drift. Stuff that should have been normal. But every time something breathed, Ellie flinched. Tried to hide it. I saw. Okay, I said quietly. Explain the skin band thing again? Never do it straight. Ellie pulled up his phone. Screen dim. And pulled up a safety post. Can't see toward maintenance here, he said. Like, active staff disappeared.
Locksmith, this is Cypher.
Started going missing around the area. Hiker supposedly found. He swallowed, and the beam on his flashlight jittered. Found a deer. The skin peeled off like a jacket. Ellie, just saying what the thread said. The rest of the alien built the pyramid, I said. Ellie shot the plug. This is different.
Summer's heating up, and so are the dealers at Ashley. Limited time, get hot deals on the hottest sellers. And hot buys start at just $3.99. Plus, take advantage of no interest financing up to 5 years. No down payment, only at Ashley.
Locksmith, this is Cypher 2-3. I've got the location. Downloading it to a jump drive now.
Stop borrowing money from friends.
Just got $260, y'all. The day back can give you up to $500.
Don't scares you. This is real, he insisted. We passed an office with a busted window. Moonlight fell in a pale rectangle across the floor. Dust hung in the beams like floating ash.
Okay.
And then I saw it.
Base Hotel
A face.
27.
Not a person.
Decrypted
full
with
box.
low anniversaries.
Just a face shape in the darkness of the room. Pale against the back wall. Like someone standing still. Watching us from the doorway. Hold on, Nicole. I stopped so hard, Ellie bumped into me. I did.
Locksmith, this is Greenback at Hotel 27. Helipad is clear for landing.
Ellie
Over.
followed my gaze. His flashlight swept across. The face vanished. Not like it moved. It was never there. Just peeled past wallpaper. Played with the rest. Curling at the edge like a thin flash. Ellie exhaled.
I need a decryption unit and access to a BlackNet terminal immediately. Okay, it's cooking.
I saw something. I said.
There we go. Got the bitch's address and just about everything else about her. Transmitting coordinates now.
Because standing still in that hallway felt wrong. The building warned us to pause.
Roger that, Locksmith.
Took a left.
I guarantee you she'll be off your way for good.
Ellie kept filming little clips, whispering commentary like he was hosting a ghost show. Room 1. Old offices, ceiling collapse. Super creepy. I wanted to tell him to shut up. The sound of his voice, the only thing keeping him silent, swallowing us.
Who is it?
That's what I told myself anyway.
Everyone in Blackwatch has your
We
number
passed
now.
the stairwell,
Heller?
walked by fallen drywall,
They
and
know I'm
twisted
here.
railings.
Okay, I'm sending you some coordinates. Meet me in an hour. Got it?
I'll be
Black
there.
water reflecting our lights in quick flashes. Basement's a no, I said. Ellie nodded too fast. Yeah, no. Not trying to die. We kept going until we found a small office with intact walls and a door that still swung on its hinges. It had an old corkboard on one wall and a metal filing cabinet rusted at the corners. The window was cracked, but not fully broken. It felt like a pocket of horror. Ellie shut the door behind us and leaned back against it with a dramatic sigh. Okay, he said. Great. I slipped my backpack off, pulled out 2 water bottles. My hands were shaking a little. That annoyed me. Good? Ellie asked, trying to sound casual. Yeah, I lied. Just, this place sucks. He took the bottle. This place rules. I stared at him. You're insane. Ellie smiled, then wiped his mouth with the back of his hand. Hey, listen, he said, voice dropping like he was about to confess something. I just want to see if it was true. Here it comes. He glanced down at his phone. Screen reflected in his eyes. Cousin Trent disappeared last fall, he said. The lake trail. Everybody acted like it's normal. Like, oh, we'll go missing sometimes. Didn't find anything. Look at backpack. I didn't say anything. Ellie kept going anyway. Like we'd been holding it in. Ellie's post, he said, was saying the same thing happened years ago. Same area, same nothing. Didn't someone mention this building? It's connected. Like this is where it started. I swallowed. Ellie, you know that's how rumors work. Why are there clothes everywhere? He shot back. Why is that a thing multiple people report? Clothes. Left behind. Like someone... Like something... Just... He made a grabbing motion.
Something's happening a few blocks from you.
I opened my mouth to tell him to stop.
All right, I'll take a look.
Because my brain didn't want picture. That's when Ellie went quiet mid-sentence. His face changed.
All units, this is Straight Jacket.
Not
Anyone
fear
who finds a
exactly.
white light barrel in the city, you are to
Confusion
alert Red
first.
Crown. Then transport
Like
the
he
barrel
suddenly
ASAP
didn't
to base
understand.
Indian 9 or 6.
See?
Straight Jacket out.
What?
You hear that?
I asked.
Sounds like they figured out
And
white
followed
lights
his
making
gaze
things
down
worse
to the
instead of
floor
better.
behind
So
the
that's
desk.
the Mercer's grand plan.
My flashlight dropped. My stomach dropped with it. There was blood. Not a little smear. Not a... someone cut their hand years ago stain. Dark, wet, carpet, tacked edges, a trail leading behind the desk.
Something.
You better give Blackwatch a hand. Get those barrels into the incinerator.
That's what you want. Ever see as an oral, non-invasive treatment designed to respond to the body's specific proteins, such as the brain and spinal cord, muscles, larynx, GI system, and heart. Even if you want choices in how you treat them. See the difference, right there.
Oh my god! Red Crown! This is Torchlight! There's a fucking tsunami of infected headed right for us!
Heller, you need to help Blackwatch defend that incinerator. At least until the last batch of the white light gets there.
Over 7 million items need to make home for like a galaxy far, far away.
We've got one of the last shipments of white light.
Muscles beneath
Copy that,
door.
1-3. Head straight to the incinerator.
Straight Your animal. Your words. Just a strangled inhale. I backed up until my shoulders hit the door.
Red Crown, this is Straight Jacket. Requesting a Gen-Tech
I
recovery
started.
team ASAP. Transfer the
I
coordinates.
couldn't finish.
It's up to you.
My
Those
tongue
barrels
didn't
have
want
got
to
to go
name
into
it.
that generator.
Good thing I'm
Ellie's flashlight shook so hard, it jittered across the body, across the blood, across the wall. Then she turned it, screamed. Not outside the building, inside it, somewhere down the hallway, Seymour was coming from behind the wall. A woman again. Same kind of scream as before. Not surprised. A long sound. It kept going like whoever was making it wasn't allowed to stop. Ellie clapped a hand over his mouth. I whispered, "Let's go." Yeah. Ellie didn't move. He was staring at Bonnie, like his brain was still trying to turn it into something else. Ellie, I guess. The scream was cut off. Like someone getting scared. In the silence that followed, he heard something else. Footsteps. Not loud. Not stomping. Soft, deliberate steps hallway outside the office door. Ellie's eyes met mine. Breathe. The doorknob turned. Slow. The door didn't open because Ellie had shut it. The knob kept turning. Whoever was outside kept the end. And the knob opened. Pause. Close enough that it felt like it was inside my ear. Whispered to the breath. Ellie's face came to play. He whispered back instead of thinking. I grabbed his arm so hard, flinched. Don't. I'm out. The voice outside shifted, like it was trying to sound again. Ellie, it repeated, and this time it sounded more like him. The same lazy tone when he said my name. The same rhythm, like a recording played back wrong. The doorknob turned again. Harder. The door rattled. Ellie panicked. He lunged to the desk for like he was looking for a weapon. Anything. The drawer slid open with a squeal. And in that split second of noise, the door stopped rattling. Silence. Then,
What happened to
bump
those
against
barrels
the
into
wood.
the atmosphere?
Not a kick. Something heavier. Like a shoulder. Or a head. Ellie whispered, "Hello?" No kidding. I found a letter opener in the drawer. Rusted, dull, barely played. I took it anyway because only something was better than only nothing. The door shuttered again. Another bump. Harder. A crack along the edge of the brain where the wood was weak or rot. Ellie backed into the wall, eyes wide. I raised the letter opener like it mattered. The voice outside whispered again. This time, it wasn't Ellie's voice or a woman's voice. It was wrong. Wet. Like speech made with a throat that didn't fit. Oh, then. The door slammed inward. The brain splintered. The wall snapped. The door flew open and bounced off the wall. And it stepped in. This man, what's the man's great picture one? thing looked like it had been built out of something else.
Time to end this!
Its body was glossy and dark in places. Exposed muscle
Looks like that's the last of
stretched
it.
too tight.
The white light cloud is dissipating too.
Mercer will be pleased.
Long
And Maya's safe.
fingers ending in
For
pale,
now.
sharp nails that looked more like
Oh, I'm finna get jumped.
Are you there?
his face.
I can't hear you.
I don't even know how to describe it.
Dana.
It sounded fake.
Dana.
Heller?
had no
Brenda Galloway.
lips.
I need to
No
talk to you about
eyelids.
Project Firehawk. You know what that is?
Sounds familiar. Remind me why I can.
Trust me, you care. Come meet me right now.
Send me the coordinates.
ADP helps you focus on the part of the business you love.
Hey, I said give me a with you and Carol somewhere. And in fact, this is still a precious story. And it's what I can't be honest with you. That you can sell some at back rate, 95 for a limited time on New Jersey Lights.
Visible all the time. Smiling. His eyes open, dry, big ones like two dead carpets and two teeth. And it smells like copper and rot, like an open wound left in the sun. Ellie made a noise and pointed in. Ellie, I checked it. Started pushing past the desk, sprinting into the hallway. Things moved so fast, like rain moved racket. 1 second into the doorway, the next it was halfway across the room. Head snapping toward Ellie, you could hear his heartbeat. It lunged. I swung the lever over without thinking. More panicked than planned. The blade head off, split off the wheel like metal on wet snow. The skin man didn't react when it felt pain. It reacted like it noticed me. His head looked toward me. His eyes locked on mine. I swear, the part that made me insane. The expression on its face didn't change. Because it didn't have one. But something about the way it looked at me felt like recognition. It was deciding what to do with me. Then moved past me. Saw around me. Past me. Close enough that its shoulder brushed mine. It clawed my side when 3 long rakes across my wrist, through my hoodie, through my shirt, hot and immediate. I felt the fabric tear. I felt skin pull. I felt warmth spill. I staggered back and hit the wall hard enough to see stars.
Commander Cantrell requesting
Ellie
additional
screamed
airspace
from the
in the
hallway.
S-79er.
Not a long one, just a short one. Cut off like someone squeezed it out of him.
Complete lockdown. Nobody
Shoved
can
myself
enter out
forward
this
anyway.
You can
Clutching
lock all the
my
doors
side.
and turn off all the lights,
My
Cantrell.
fingers came away
But you can't
split.
protect those plans forever.
Ellie! I yelled, and my voice cracked. The hallway was a tunnel of darkness
This
and
base is
dust.
locked down tight. Doesn't look like
Ellie's
Cantrell is
flashlight
going
beamed
anywhere
down
soon.
wildly
You're a
ahead.
soldier, right?
Then
I'm sure
dropped,
you know how to
spinning,
end the lockdown.
casting crazy circles on the ceiling.
Get security protocols.
I
Cancel
lived
lockdown
after it.
automatically.
Breathing
AKA,
hard,
start a
pain
giant
stabbed
fire.
every time my wrist
Oh,
moved.
Heller. Hope you didn't hurt your brain
Around
there.
the corner,
Bitch.
I saw them. Ellie on the floor, scrambling backwards on his hands like he couldn't get his legs under him. His phone was somewhere beside him.
Tango primary is targeting base equipment.
Green flashes to try to focus.
Tango has been confirmed to be James Heller.
Man,
Suppress
so
him ASAP.
Ellie saw him. Sorry.
Cantrell, what the Sam hell is going on down there? I see fire all over the goddamn place.
Grabbed Ellie.
Tango Primary is trying to force us out of lockdown.
Put a stop out of there. He knows too much to be compromised. We are not running like the goddamn cowards. My boys can handle it. Then handle it, Commander.
Yeah. Fire again. Oh, tossed it over its arm. Yeah. Go one step toward me. Back. Body. Ran. I don't remember him to correct you. Ran.
Many times, see, the setups like sneaking actresses. Plus, $100 cash in gadget. Rand's under one. Better sleep starts here. Only in action.
This is Cantrell. Catapult 4-4 is down. Pilot's dead, infected all over the goddamn place. I need a recovery team.
Heller, if you lose control, we'll never know what Firehawk is about. Move it.
Red Crown, I'm in the middle of a fucking meeting, Ground. I need evac.
Catapult 4-4, this is Red Crown. Recovery team has been sent to your location. Over.
Have the broken doors and means. The open air doesn't fly. Darkness outside. They either. Sun burns. Every breath dies. World parents, they have my own need. West left blood against fabric. Behind me. I heard it. Concrete, Manifold, distance, clear. Something else goes down. It was a trip we wanted to show off.
Catapult 4-4, this is Red Crown. Recovery team is en route. Arrival in approximately 2 mics.
Almost. Dead. Ran harder. Crying. Eating things. That's my body. No other way to dump the fear. I crashed the fence line. The chain had been cut. I had to grab a service lane and kept going. Stumbling. Lungs on fire. My car was parked farther up by the turnoff. I don't know how I did it.
Catapult 4-4, this is Red Crown. You're registering damage. Provide sit reps.
Fell into the driver's seat. Walking so hard, maybe slipped off the button. I sat there, shaking, staring at the abandoned building with the windshield. For a long time, nothing moved. No shape in the doorway, no silhouette, windows. Just the building, dark and empty. That's just Ethan, my best friend. My phone was on passenger seat. I grabbed it and shaking hands and called 911. The call went through. The dispatcher answered. I couldn't make words at first.
Stay out of this, Heller.
I just
Cantrell
ran
is
into the
ours.
boat.
You can take
grounding.
if you can get it.
I forced it out. Stuttering.
I got some woman with a whip fighting me.
There's someone in there, my friend. Back to the building again. Trying to keep my eyes on something real. That's when I saw the face. Second window. Not wallpaper. Not guilty. A face. Press close to the glass.
That bitch is fast.
Features the guard.
I'm sitting here thinking those are mine.
The hands of tea. The idea of men
Fuck.
that didn't need lips. It stared at me without moving. And in my head, not in the boat, not in the car, not in the air. I heard Ellie's voice. Perfectly. Leaning into the back seat. Tell him to come inside. I slammed the car into drive. Left so hard, gravel spit out behind my tire. Ellie. You're not flying them off. They told me maybe it was a prank gone wrong. Maybe my friend ran into my cannon. Maybe I got caught on the wrong glass. They said it's a bad, careful tone adults use. They want you to get stupid. They're calling you stupid. A week later, I got a message from an unknown number. No text.
Rip it to shreds!
Just a video. One, click it. Did anyway. Shaky footage from inside that office. Once the court finally
Bitch, come here.
the video froze right
Try
before
to get
the
me with this.
rain. Then,
Red Crown, this is Ballista 4-2. We've arrived at the crash site. Tango Primary is on scene. I say again, Tango on scene. Over.
straight into the ledge.
Shit, that makes things easy.
A big filled screen. No skin. No eyelids.
Right, crazies.
Teeth showing. And Ellie's voice. Perfectly close. Whispered. Back.
Walmart summer style, you can always use yourself. It's not a syndication, valid violation.
Red Crown, target is using some kind of long-range weapon. We're having trouble getting around it. Red Crown, whatever that weapon is, it's too much for us. We can still maneuver it. This is Commander Cantrell. Stuff the Cantaback. I'll fucking walk.
I should have closed the tab. I should have shut my laptop, gone to bed, and let the unease settle somewhere deep and forgotten. But, like most bad decisions, starting with a rabbit hole I wasn't supposed to find.
Castle,
It was 2:17 a.m.
Return to
on
base
Thursday.
ASAP, over. Roger
I
that.
was 6 pages deep in
On my way.
an obscure forum called the Hollow Index. Black background, blank green text, no ads, no mods. I wasn't even sure how I'd gotten there. The last thing I remember searching was Appalachian folklore and missing people. That's when I saw the thread. Have you seen the Skin Man? No username. Just a string of numbers for a handle. Like someone punched a keyboard and hit send. I clicked. He mimics people you love. He speaks in their voices. But his eyes never blink. If you answer the door after midnight, it won't be your family standing there. The post was dated 2013. The replies were worse. Don't speak to it. That's how it learns your voice. If it takes your skin, you don't die.
You catch all that?
Every
Just
word.
watch.
And as much as I'd like to punch her
He
square in the
lives
mouth,
on the outskirts,
sounds like you better follow that lead.
abandoned places.
If you can assist the other transports
Places
to the
we
meeting,
forget.
then we'll be able to find out what they're up to.
Some of the replies were just coordinates. One was a photo, a blurry grayscale shot of what looked like a crawl space or well.
Yes.
The caption just
Red
said,
Crown, this is Oscar 6
"Her
Lima.
down
We have
there."
an intruder at November 6th.
She wasn't crying.
This is Red Crown. Protect
laughing.
Commander Ellis's transport and neutralize
I
Tango.
wanted to believe
Over.
it was all made up. Alarm thread. Long shot ARG. Then I scrolled to the last reply. He's outside my window. He looks like my dad. My dad died in 2004.
They never told me not to hijack fucking helicopter until after I did
As
it.
much as I'd like to punch her square
That
in the
was
mouth,
posted 2
sounds
months
like you better
ago.
follow that lead. If you can assist
I
the other
bookmarked the
transports
page
to the
and
meeting,
shut
then
my
we'll be able to
laptop.
find out what they're up to.
Tried to shake the chill that crawled up my neck. I figured it would disappear in the morning. Just another creepypasta I'd forget. It didn't.
Red Crown, we've spotted Heller. Please
I
advise.
heard scratching.
Officer 6 Lima, this is Red
Not
Crown.
like a man who's
Focus all
animal.
efforts on Heller. Protect
This
Commander Ellis's
slow,
transport. Over.
Deliberate. It started at the back door, right near the loft, and moved in long drags towards the kitchen window. My house backs up to the woods, and I'm not exactly in a high-traffic area. The nearest neighbor is
Ballista 2-2,
I
this is
waited.
Red Crown. How copy?
Red Crown.
Oscar 6 Echo. Please report to Lima Zulu 19er Juliet.
lights.
Escort Commander Ellis to the drop-off.
Silence.
Over.
Roger that.
I finally worked up the nerve to open the door. Nothing. No tracks, no wind, not even bugs.
Ballista 2-2, report to your vehicle.
That's when I
Over.
started checking the windows. Every night.
Ballista 2-2,
That's
this is
when I
Commander
started
Ellis.
locking my
Thanks for the
bedroom
escort.
door.
I need you to take up the rear and
A
keep
few
your eyes
days
peeled for
later,
any airborne
I got
hostiles.
email.
Don't want to keep you at the Firehawk
No
commanders
subject
waiting.
line. No address I recognize. Just a black box image embedded in the message and 2 words typed beneath it. He's listening. I opened the image. It was the same grayscale photo before. The one with the well.
Keep moving, Captain.
Except
2-2,
now,
clear the way for us.
there was something in the corner.
Got it.
Not clear. Just the suggestion of a shape. Punched. Elongated. Its face bent in a way that didn't make sense.
With white light tainted.
Almost like it was trying to smile,
Firehawk's
but didn't
gonna
know
turn the
how.
people against it.
That night, I heard my mother's
Like that, and I'll
voice
make you my personal
calling
pilot.
from downstairs. She died in
Heads
2018.
up, 2-2, we got more of them.
I didn't answer.
I haven't seen
She
flying
just
that
stood
cheap
at the
since
top of the
Korea.
staircase, listening as she moved from room to room. The footsteps didn't sound human. Too soft. Too slow. Like someone was trying to mimic how people walk, but couldn't quite get it
Well,
right.
Make myself a note not to piss you
She
off.
stopped at the bottom of the stairs.
Flying like that, that'll win this conflict.
Sweetheart, she said, in a voice that was almost right. Why are you hiding from me? I whispered back. Not her. Silence. Then came the knock. 3 soft raps on the wall behind me. Except there was no wall behind me. Just my bedroom door. Still locked. When I turned, the doorknob twitched. I didn't sleep that night. The next day, I drove into town, bought some motion sensors, cameras, and every deadbolt I could get my hands on. I told myself I was just being paranoid, but I kept thinking about that thread. About how the last reply sounded like someone's final message. I tried to go back to the site. It was gone. 404. I even tried looking through the cache pages and the Wayback Machine. Nothing. Like the site never existed. But the bookmark tab still showed the title. Have you seen the Speed Man?
Don't worry, I'm on it.
Seeing it. Not clearly. Not directly. But I catch glimpses of the trees behind my house. A tall, narrow figure never moved right.
2-2, protect Oscar 6
It
Echo.
didn't sway like a person. It leaned crookedly, and when it walked, it bent its knees. One night, I was watching the feed from my backyard camera. I had set it up facing the woods. Nothing happened for hours. Then, without warning, the tree stopped moving. Not a single branch stirred.
This is Hammerhead 4-3.
The wind
I'm in route to your
howling.
location. Just hold them off a few more mics.
saw the figure.
Good shooting, 2-2.
It stepped out from behind the tree. Only halfway. Just enough for the camera to catch the right side of his face. No eyelid. No blink. Its skin looked like it had been stitched on. Too pale. Uneven. Its eye. One single milky white orb. I stared at the camera for 13 minutes. Never moving. Never blinking. Then the beat cut to static. When I went to check the camera the next morning, the lens had been gouged out. There were no tracks.
Those biomass towers are
I started digging into the coordinates I saw on the
this place gonna look like another planet.
Most of them led nowhere. One led to a collapsed coal mine in West Virginia. Another to a dead-end trail near an old asylum. But one of them led to a town in Pennsylvania I'd never heard of. Cinder Hollow. Population 0. I checked satellite images. The town had been burned down in the 80s after a fire storm in a nearby landfill. A few buildings remain, but have been abandoned ever since. Except the coordinates pointing to a head still standing. No address. No road. Just a structure barely holding together, surrounded by blackened trees and half-buried fences. I couldn't explain why.
Red Crown, this is
I did that place mattered.
To checkpoint Beta.
I told myself I wasn't gonna go. But the night before I made the drive, I got another email. Same address. No subject. This one had a single image attachment. It was a photo of me standing at my bedroom window, taken from the woods. The caption read, "You're almost ready."
Better hurry up.
The drive to Cinder Hollow took 3 hours. The last stretch was all dirt road, pitted and barely passable.
It won't stop the mission, but it'll
When I finally reached the clearing, I saw it. The head was a satellite photo. More rock than wood, sagging under its own weight. It was still there. I parked and stepped out. Every instinct in my body was screaming to leave. The air smelled wrong. Sweet and metallic, like rusted pennies and wet leaves. The ground was soft, spongy, almost like walking on something rotten. I approached the front door, which hung open slightly. Inside, the floorboards groaned like dying animals. The wallpaper peeled and cheap, and the air was heavy with moisture. Every step stirred up dust that smelled like something long dead. I found a staircase, and beneath it, a door. Small, cracked, into a cellar. My flashlight flickered as I opened it. The steps were slick with moisture. Moss crawled along the walls. And at the bottom was a well. The one from the photo. Its stones were damp, covered in handprints, red and brown and flaking. I took a step forward. That's when I heard it.
Ballista 2-2 deserves a
My mother's
commendation.
voice.
Ballista 2-2, this
Then
is
my
Red Crown.
father's.
Land and report for debriefing.
Then
Over.
my own.
Now consume those commanders before you
All
leave.
coming from
It's
the
the only way
well.
we'll find out what this Firehawk is all about.
I just looked for me. My voice asked. And I'm supposed to find me. The air changed. Then turned to run, but the door slammed shut.
Need some of those units over here.
Then I saw him. He rose
Red Crown.
Body
Your
was
mission is to
covered
engage and
half for
suppress the
skin.
hostile. Over.
Damn, these meeting bastards all
others. His limbs too long. His fingers tapering with yellow, bony joints. His face mad. Too smooth. Too tight. Like it had been taken from a child. No eyes. No mouth. Just a slit where the mouth should be. It twitched open and a wet, gasping sound filled the room. Then, it mimicked me. Not my voice. My breath. My heartbeat. My screams.
Dana, you there?
I don't remember escaping.
Are you alright?
We need hard
1
facts on
second,
this
I
fire
was in that
shit.
basement.
Whatever it is, it's
And the
gonna
next,
level the
I
whole
was
fucking
stumbling
city.
through the trees.
Everyone dies. You
My
and
face
me
bleeding.
and Maya.
Clothes
Okay.
torn.
I'll find out everything I can.
My car door was open. The engine was cold. I had no memory of the last hour. There were handprints on my rear window. Fleshless. Raw. When I got home, I smashed my laptop, burned the paper with the coordinates, deleted everything. I still hear him. At night, I hear voices outside my door. Sometimes it's my mother. Sometimes it's me. Sometimes it's the voice of someone I haven't met yet. But the one thing they all have in common, they don't blink. I know how this sounds, but I need you to believe me. If you find that forum, if you see that thread, don't answer the door. Don't go looking. And whatever you do, don't trust the voice of someone who doesn't blink.
Child exists to help everyday Americans get no freedom.
Yeah,
Get paid on your terms, the world.
It's been 29 days. That's how long it's been since I last heard from Drew. He was my best friend.
So
The
where
kind
are
of
these
person who sends
jobs?
you weird Reddit links at 3 a.m. and dare you to look them
First thing
up.
you should hit is a converted dock
The
on
kind
the
of person
cruiser.
who always wanted to know more. Especially about things no one should.
Where the fuck is a Thornberry helicopter?
Took him.
Definitely doing that.
Whatever happened.
Probably the Thornberry taste.
He left me a voicemail. One I didn't get until it was too late. The only thing he said was, if I stop answering, don't look for me. But if you do, don't believe
Lined up
anything
like
wearing
fucking
my
dominoes.
face. That was it. I thought it was a joke. He was into all that folklore shit. Appalachian disappearances, ghost towns, cursed threads. I never thought he'd actually go to one of those places. I never thought I'd have to file a missing persons report for a guy who once made me drive 2 hours to see a haunted gas station. But then I found his laptop. Burned. Smashed. Not gone. Drew was paranoid, sure. Also obsessed. Backed up in everything. Loud, external, even a cheap SD card with duct tape to the inside of their van. That's where I found the backup folder. It's just called If I'm Gone. Inside, screenshots, forum threads, photos of that hedge, Pacific Hollow, coordinates, motion cam still, even a blurry selfie. Drew, pale as hell, standing outside what looked like a collapsed wall. One last file, a video, timestamp 3:09 a.m.
Sending you the
Dated
location.
the night he vanished.
Destroy that, You destroy any hope they have, leaving New York a smoldering mess.
I did. The screen was pitch black at first. Just audio. Wet breathing. Whispers. Too many voices speaking at once. One of them, my voice, saying things that I never said. Then, the screen flickered, and for one split second, I saw Rick's face. Or something that looked like Drew. Except it was smiling too wide, and it didn't blink. That 3 days ago. Since then, my phone's been ringing every night. Always at the same time. 3:09 a.m. Always from a blocked number. Never picked up. But last night, it left a voicemail.
Don't forget to never talk to me like that.
It was Drew again. It wasn't the message I heard before. It was him laughing. Long, slow. Just trying to remember what happened. And then said something else.
Quartermaster, listen very carefully. We cannot lose that base. Our entire...
I don't know what to do. I keep thinking about that last line he sent me. Don't believe anything wearing my face. The thing that haunts me, I don't know if the voice on that message is trying to lure me there, or warn me not to come. I left at midnight. Didn't tell him. Didn't leave a note. Just packed my trunk with what I thought I'd need. My hunting rifle, the digital recorder I used back when Drew and I chased weird EDP hotspot, and a high-lumen flashlight with fresh batteries. It took salt too for some reason. I don't even know why. It made me feel like I had some kind of control. The GPS didn't register Cinder Hollow as a destination. I had to punch in the coordinates manually, screenshot the rig left behind. The rig twisted through back roads, old mining trail, and light. Nothing. The screen went dark as soon as I hit the tree line. I kept driving anyway. The trees got denser, taller, like they'd been waiting. No birds, no bugs, just that low hum, only noticed when it stops. By the time I reached the clearing, my hands were shaking. And then I saw it. The house. It was worse in person. Like it had been grown instead of built. Misshapen, half swallowed by the forest. The front door hung over just like Drew described. My headlights cut across the warped boards and shattered windows, casting long shadows that didn't quite line up. I parked 50 feet back, killed the engine, and sat there in silence. My recorder was already on. Audio log, 1:14 a.m. Okay, smile. That's sight. Cinder Hollow. Drew, you're hearing this somehow? I'm not leaving without answers. Just hold on. The ground swelled under my boots as I approached. The smell hit me first. Simply sweet, like rotting fruit and old poplar. The flashlight beam jittered, orange. Something moved. A shape. Bad. Ducked behind a wall. But when I reached the threshold, nothing. Inside was exactly how Drew described it. Peeling wallpaper, sagging beams, holes climbing the staircase like fingers, It was coming from below the cellar. My legs didn't want to move. Everything in me screamed to leave, to turn around and pretend none of this ever happened. I couldn't. So, I descended. The stairs were slick, warm. My flashlight barely cut through the wet darkness. Moss lined the walls. But under the moss were scratches, deep gouges, like something was trying to walk way out. Then I saw the well. It's right there. Not physically, but drawing something out of me. Memory, fear. My fault, yet dead. I stepped closer. Audio log, 1:29 a.m. Here. Well, click in the photo. Don't look. Wet. Covered in. Yet red. Yeah. Human. Brown. Red. Fresh. I know the rifle fits well. Nothing. My flashlight flickered, and I heard it. Rick's voice. Miles. Yay. I froze. I didn't think you would. I tried to warn you. My lips moved before I could stop them. Where are you? Silence. Then, right behind you, I spun. Nothing. The air felt wrong. Heavy. Familiar. My flashlight flickered again. And for half a second, I saw my reflection in the well water. That it wasn't me. Not exactly. The thing staring back blinked too slowly. Smiled too wide. It twitched like it didn't fit right. And then it spoke in my voice. I looked like my recorder dropped from my hand and clattered on the stone. I grabbed it off. The figure, the reflection, wasn't alone. Drip was there too. Or something like it. Half the face missing. Stitched on the cracked jaw. One eye, drooping, bloodless, wide. His mouth moved, but the voice that came out, high-pitched, broken, like glass dragging through a throat. You weren't supposed to come. Suddenly, the cellar door above slammed
4
shut.
p.m. What was the last save? It is now 11 o'clock at night.
I raised the rifle, ready to fire. I couldn't see. I couldn't move. The air pressed against my chest, suffocating and wet. Then, voices started again. All of them. Hundreds. Some I recognized. Some I didn't. Some me. All whispering the same thing. Give us your skin. The chorus voices closed in, growing louder, sharper. Fingers found the trigger and squeezed. The rifle cracked like thunder. A flash of muzzle light lit the cellar for a split second. And in that flicker, I saw them. Figures. Crowding walls. Hanging from the ceiling. Pressed between the stones like meat stuffed into old skin. faces. Some familiar, some wrong. One was me. Another round, then another. The things didn't scream. They shuddered. Like their disguises couldn't move under the sand.
I know who has Maya. Some
One
asshole
fell
named
from the
Griffin.
ceiling and landed
He's
in a
government
twitching
agent
violent
of some
flash.
Fantastic. Okay,
I turned
listen.
and ran.
I'm looking him up now.
Here.
The stairs bent under me. The wood groaned and something grabbed at my ankle. Long, pale fingers, too many joints. I kicked free and threw myself through the cellar door. It slammed behind me.
Looks like he's in that chopper.
If you have tried multiple oral antidepressants and you haven't worked,
I ran without
Catapult
thinking.
3-3, your path is clear.
Through the
Maintain
hall,
course. Over.
out the door, into the woods. Branches tore at my face. My lungs burned. The smell of rust and rot clung to my clothes. I didn't stop running until the house was a memory behind the trees. And even then, I kept going.
Catapult 3-3, this is Red Crown.
When I finally
Provide
reached
sit
my
rep.
truck,
Over.
the cab light was on. The door was open. And sitting in the passenger seat was my recorder. Still on. Audio log. We're supposed to come back, Miles.
Catapult
I didn't listen to the rest. I drove. Didn't care where. Just needed distance.
Red Crown, this is Oscar
Ashball,
6 Lima at November 19er. Agent Griffin's been kidnapped by 4 infected soldiers. Request orders.
Across
Over.
state lines before sunrise.
Commander Lawrence, this is Red Crown. Your
I've
mission
been
is to
home
recover
for 2
Agent
days
Griffin.
now.
Over.
Red Crown, they're already
Don't think
gone.
I
Like
left them
fucking
behind.
cheetahs.
All units, this is
My
Red
rifle.
Crown. 4 infected soldiers have
Scratch.
captured a VIP named Griffin. Transmitting image
My
now.
clothes.
You are to report any sighting and move to
Something
recover.
that wasn't
Over.
mud. And the recorder. I tried to play it again.
Here's a little speed
Only
bump for
plays
you, Helen.
one line
See how
now.
you like it.
Over and over. My voice. I'm not who you think I am. You're tapping at night. 3 soft dogs. Almost on a wall that
Maybe
shouldn't be
you
there.
shot better than one.
And sometimes,
Stop now. At least
when I look in the
you
mirror, my face doesn't move right. Remembering the shape of something else, like it's adjusting. If you're reading this, you need to understand something. Don't look for him. Don't go searching for him. Don't follow the coordinates. Don't chase the voice of someone you love. They show up at your door at
Roger,
3:09
3-3.
a.m.
Deploying strike
black
package to the
yacht,
arena.
still
All infected
smile.
targets to be...
kill that son of a bitch.
They might wear the right face.
Griffin.
They might say the right words.
You don't stand a chance.
They're not them. And the moment you open the door,
Are those odds?
you've already given permission. I know how this sounds. But if I disappear, you be a post for me after this? It's not me. Don't answer. Don't reply. Whatever you do, don't trust the voice of someone who doesn't blink. My name is Evan. I'm 26. I drive a delivery van for a landscaping company most days. I know every back road between my town and the interstate because I learned how to avoid the cops before I learned how to parallel cars. I also know what the emotion is in small places. Rumors travel faster than police reports. And the stories people tell in grocery aisles end up as obituaries. Claire is my sister's roommate. People in our neighborhood called her Claire the Bee, but they could make her softer. She worked nights at the hospital. graveyard shift and records. The kind of job that lets you sleep in the day, never speak to the same person twice. She lived in that rental with my sister for 3 years.
I can get you access
Knew
to
every porch light and break in the middle stair. He was 28 when he walked out on a Tuesday and never came home. He called it a disappearance because that sounded less monstrous. Missing persons poster went up. Cops knocked on doors. People left casseroles on the steps. The local Facebook lit up with red. Someone saw a car. Someone's silver flare was on a train heading west. Then, the threads folded in on themselves. Stayed rolled up. The first wrongness was a smell. Not the sweet chemical air freshener our landlord sprayed in the hallway, but a metallic tank sat in the back of the road.
I need intel on somebody named Carson. Works for the same outfit Griffin did.
The edges of the day.
That agency
They
is
are
pretty tight,
gone.
though.
Walked into another round.
Might want to consider asking Colonel
Next,
Yeah,
the noises.
Listen,
Wet scrape behind
you
the
at the
wall.
safe house?
Amazing is
I
full
want
of
to ask you
surprises.
something.
Amazing starts at CSL Plasma. Donate plasma today and receive up to $800 your first month. Can help create medicines that save lives while making a difference in your own. CSL Plasma. Do the amazing. Your content? Drag and drop video editing. Try Canva today.
Footsteps that ended with a sound like fabric sliding over skin. Once, late in August, I woke the neighbor's dog barking, and then cutting off mid-yelp, like someone had unplugged the fan. On the porch, I found prints in the dust that stopped at the property line, as if the walker had lifted up into the air. I'd heard of the skin man before. The internet thing. Stitched up legend. The core, always the same. A man who produces skin and wears it like a disguise. Walks down in borrowed bases until someone notices the seams. Usually, it was a campfire story. Sometimes it was a grainy article buried in a county paper. I didn't take it seriously until someone in the town group posted a link to an old forum thread. Skin man, multi-state. At first it was nonsense. Late night typing and anyone else posts. But the later pages had names, dates, and a map with pins. Someone wrote, he tries the name first. If it fits, he wears it. That was in my head.
I'm on my way to see
First
Rose.
knock.
Find out where Dr.
A
Carson's
soft
son
tap.
bitch has mine locked up.
Measure.
Okay, you thought about how you're gonna ask him?
No more asking.
My sister Jess
Rose is
pretended not to
mine.
hear.
Alright, I'm
Then a
sending you
voice
the
came
coordinates.
through the door. Calm and ordinary. Claire? I froze. I opened the door a crack with the chain still on. A man stood out there in a hoodie and jeans. His smile was practiced, like someone rehearsing kindness. Can I use your phone? He asked. His breath smelled faintly of copper. For a second, I almost handed in mine. Then he said Claire's name again, softer this time. I slammed the door. The next night, he came back. He asked for water, left a rust-colored smear on the cup rim. Said his name was Mark. When he turned, the porch light hit a seam along his jaw.
I got the
A
intel.
thin,
Yeah.
tight line like
Carson's
a
in
badly
Blackwater.
healed
It's
cut.
not far from here. I'm going
I felt
after him.
vertigo, like the ground tilted under me. On the third night, I saw him near the liquor store. Talking to a woman whose brother had gone missing months before. They stood close, laughing. She touched his sleeve. When he turned his head, the skin around his eyes folded wrong, as if something underneath moving. The same week, I found one of Claire's notebooks shoved into her jacket pocket. She'd written down sentences in her cramped hand.
Yes, I'm almost
One
ready to
entry
go.
read,
Just gathering up the last
"Do you mind if I
things.
use your phone?"
Shamrock,
He had my name
transport
right.
to Dr. Carson is inbound and unscheduled.
Didn't show yes.
Over.
Instead, I kept scrolling down the forum. People argued about pattern, predator, myth. One post said, "He likes your face. He won't take you."
An earthquake?
The weird team said.
Identify the cause of the disturbance.
Another. He prefers those who owe him. Then, another knock.
You three,
Harder
collect
this
this
time.
equipment and stow it at once.
Rattling brain.
And where's my fucking helicopter?
Voice clear behind it. Like
your
people
work.
speaking through gauze. Jess grabbed the bedroom door, locked it, and raced to the other side. An envelope slid through the mail slot. Inside, the Polaroid of my porch, taken from the bushes, and Claire's key still on the hook by the door.
Dr. Carson, we're ready for your pickup, but we can't
I
wait
looked out the
until
window.
the disturbance on the ground is dealt with.
Name's back.
Roger.
Hunched on the stoop, his hands in his
Roger that.
pockets.
Let's just hope someone can
The
save our
porch
wuss
light cut
asses from
across
whatever
his
the
face,
fuck is going on out
showing
there.
the seam in his jaw twitching,
Over and out.
as if something beneath was wriggling. He said my name. Evans? I didn't answer. My mouth was dry. Who is it? Jess whispered.
Summer's heating up, and so are the deals at Ashley. For a limited time, get hot deals on the hottest sellers. Get started just $3.99. Plus, take advantage of mortgage financing up to 5 years. Only at Ashley.
This home has helped a lot with my ADHD because I'm in an area where I feel like I get distracted or dozing off somewhere I can just move and just work somewhere else. And I can have my phone open or I can get my little brain for
It's Mark, the man said. Down the road. I heard about Claire. Maybe you need tone, light, too light. Like a script reversed 1,000 times. He leaned closer to the door. You mind if I come in? It's hot. The seam in his jaw shifted. He raised a hand, touched his cheek. The skin stuck to his fingers like wet paper. Healing just enough to show a smear of raw red beneath. He smiled. I don't remember calling the police. I remember his voice, stepped back to the dark. And I first recognized. They found him on the porch by morning. Not alive. Not dead. His jacket soaked with something dark. His face peeled in strips. Like a man's half removed. There were more. Or maybe the way people whispered about it later. Used the word
Ballistic
debate.
2-1, you aren't clear to land. LZ is
His
swarming with
friends
infected.
came back empty.
Shamrock 4-2, I have orders to
Never
attack
been
Dr.
anyone
Carson
at all.
and rendezvous with the Myalo transport.
Claire's
Clear the
teeth
area
were
ASAP.
still on the hook. Jess moved 2 towns over, down. Says she can't stand the doors knocked tonight. I drive deliveries and keep throwing in my wallet. One that shows our force is a man who shouldn't have been there. Sometimes, when I'm idling at the stoplight, I swear I smell copper.
All the infected are dead.
Sometimes, I wait with the echo of my name whispered in a voice that doesn't belong to anyone living.
I'm ready for pickup. I need to get the
The forum still has the map with the red pin.
Tear him apart.
People argue about whether he's a man, myth, or something else. I don't know what's wanted. I just know the old me. The one Claire wrote in her notebook before she vanished. She tried to say first. If it fits, wear it. They always warn you not to go alone. Not just the YouTubers, throwback Discord bombs, over-engineered usernames.
With your own guts, asshole.
Even the serious threads. The ones buried deep under forum log. These dark archives here, archived way back.
Keep talking
Start
shit,
with
yeah.
that same sausage brain. Never go solo. In the hand. But I did. Not because I thought I was invincible. I'm not one of those guys who thinks a flashlight and a GoPro makes them immortal. I just didn't think it was real. Not really. The
Mine's
forums
dead.
always blur the line between fact and fantasy. You'll see a missing persons report linked next to a post claiming a stairwell appeared overnight in a field.
Riley.
You learn to filter, to squint at the screen and separate the dead pixels from the ones that still blink. So, when I found a thread titled
Right behind you, you
PA,
son of a bitch!
do not investigate,
You must think I'm dumb as fuck.
I didn't panic.
Disappearing all the fucking
I
time,
bookmarked
disobeying
it.
orders? Who got to
And I kept
Who got to
reading.
me? Who are you working for?
The original post was dated October 2008. No replies.
Oh, shit.
Just a block of text. Strange formatting.
I already know
All
he's one
lowercase,
too.
like the author didn't want to make the signature. They deleted it from the map. Not just signs. Grid layers. Old topographic bands gone. It's still there. Old roads, old houses, silos in the distance like teeth. That's where I saw him. He walked out of the corn naked and red, and the air died. Don't go. He lives in places where time rots inward. Don't go. It didn't say Skip Man, but it didn't have to.
James, I looked at the address.
I've been obsessed with the legend for years.
What are you
Ever
gonna
since
do?
I read about the Wisconsin farmhouse where all the doors were nailed shut from the inside.
Checkmate, this is Red
Or the
Crown.
family in Missouri.
Interrogative. What is your current
cameras
mission?
stopped
Over.
working exactly 3 minutes before they disappeared.
When I'm done with Heller, Blackwatch won't ever have to worry about it again.
I've got team sending and others still doing the old workflow and help them prepare. I've tried. The training deck didn't help. No one reads the 70-page PDF. You're trying to drive adoption with those drives? Yeah, that's right. Yesterday, my last record, Captain Stop looking for a license for adoption.
You've got ideas, a new project, a better workshop, a renovation has been waiting. Bauer gives you the tools you need to build, fix, and upgrade, and prices that deliver more for your dollar. Hundreds of coordinated cordless tools and accessories. Bauer is built to handle everything from major home upgrades to everyday maintenance around the house. And anywhere else your next project might take you. Bauer, heavy duty guaranteed.
There's always the pattern. The skinless figure, the erased tail, the silence so thick it presses on your lungs. I've collected every clue, every broken link. Half of them nowhere. The other half don't make sense. They all point toward places that don't like to be found. And that thread felt different. Not performative, not dressed up in spooky language. Just raw beer. I decided to go.
Oh, I would, Heller, but Red Crown has control of this building. If you want Maya back, you're going to have to fight your way in.
I found GPS coordinates buried in the site metadata. Left behind the Red Dot archive. I cross-checked the historic living of the late 90s. There really was a buckthorn. A tight cluster of buildings. Main road, church, silos. Then, nothing. And now he's got control of the others. No mention of modern database.
Your mission is unchanged.
No postal code. I know the mission is unchanged. I'm just telling you. Two stretches of old forestry road in Pennsylvania. About 90 minutes outside Harrisburg. I know those people. I'm stupid. I left a copy of the map and coordinates with my brother. I don't check in by Sunday. I said, I even texted the group chat. If I manage, chasing ghosts, say I told you so. Nobody responded. I reached the transit before 2 p.m. Saturday. It was colder than it should have been. Mid-October. I swear it felt like November had already moved in. I'm back in things. Path started wide. Overrun with abandoned. But the deeper I hiked, the less it felt like a path, more like something letting me pass. I moved to stop making sand after a while. No birds, no wind. At one point, I heard something crunch behind me. When I turned around, there was a deer standing half in the brush. Its skin was intact, but the eyes, they weren't right. Too dark. No way. It didn't run. I walked faster. It took about 40 minutes to reach what used to be buckthorn. I didn't notice the transition at first. One step, I was on dirt. The next, I was standing on cracked pavement. Moss grown and happy. But mistakes and made. The town unfolded around me like a field of gas. Rotten buildings, broken porches. Shots hanging by a single rusted hinge. No graffiti. No animals. Just still so thick it felt like rabbits had changed.
Negative. I've got a surprise from Mr. Heller.
Shot some establishing demos for video I didn't ever actually upload. And ran to that last to break the silence. October 21st, 4:12 p.m. Buckthorn, Pennsylvania. First real. Abandoned sometime in the early 2000s. Possibly tied to urban legend sightings, though. I stopped talking because something moved inside the church. It wasn't dramatic. Just a flicker through a broken doorway. A shadow peeling back in the shadow. I didn't get a good look. I told myself it was an animal, but part of me already knew better. The church was only 100 feet away. 2 stories. Steeple collapsed inward like something had fallen straight through it. The roof had mostly caved in, exposing rotten views and mold-covered hymnals formed by water damage. I stepped inside. The silence deepened. You know that feeling when you walk into a room and forget why? This was that. But it
James.
never went away.
James, what happened? James?
He's got her.
What? Who does?
Your goddamn brother is hurt.
Oh, God. James, go. Do whatever you have to. He's
With
not my brother
Vistaprint,
anymore.
you can turn your ideas into custom apparel you can't wait to wear and share. So you can introduce your brand before you even say hi. Give your whole team a
Murder your maker.
polos and outerwear. and upload your
So this
logo.
really seems like the final mission to me.
So clear, your brand jumps right off the fabric. Just make it, plug it, print it with Vistaprint. Because with all the colors, sizes, styles you need, anything's possible. Print your possible with 20% off your first order at Vistaprint.com.
I walked the aisle. I almost didn't even have the base of the altar. Square, metal, slightly ajar, and marked with chalk. Some doors open themselves. I didn't touch it. I won't pretend I did. I'm not brave. I took 3 steps
Oh
back
shit.
and kept the camera on my chest buzzed with adrenaline. The air's
It's
raw
about
again.
to go down.
Let's get this over with, shall we?
The hairs on my arms stood up. I told myself to leave. To back out
I'm using
slowly.
that.
Get back to the car. And come back
What
and
the
report it
fuck?
to someone else. But something made me pause. Movement. Outside. Something raised out in front of the church. Not away
Okay,
from
so
me.
I also can't lock on the alley.
I followed.
I expected better.
I know.
Change it up, for God's sake.
If you'd seen it, if you caught even a glimpse, you would follow too. It wasn't a person. Too fast. Too fluid.
You got nothing on me.
The sun dipping down, throwing the world into that
You're not
sickly
going
amber
anywhere.
light. Shadows with their direction.
You're not dead already.
Then I saw them.
Hell yeah.
The silos.
Like I can't heal either.
Side by side, towering, whitewashed structures with metal ladders spiraling to spinal cords. The middle one had a door. It wasn't ajar. It was open. I stepped closer. Camera rolling.
I'm gonna hand you your
Inside,
bitch ass on the
pitch
platter.
black. My flashlight over the interior. Blinded something that
Come on, bro. I won't even try to run that time.
had wrong texture.
Rusty, are we?
Fibrous, red stain. There was something on the far wall.
Stay still.
No. A person. Standing upright. No skin.
You keep hopping.
Just meat.
I'm gonna rip your spine out of your
Their
mouth.
heads.
You really are a very
tilted.
crude person, aren't you?
I ran.
That's checkpoint number
That
1.
moment. That's the one I keep reliving. Not the chase. Not the thing that
You're
followed.
the one to beat, huh?
Not the guttural who went down like trembled in the rush, danced along. But the tilt. The way his head moved. It was confused. Like it didn't expect me to see it. Or maybe. Like it wanted me
How
to.
you like me now, you emo
I
fuck?
got turned around right away. I ended up in a part of town I hadn't seen before. The house was newer, less decay. There were no doors. None. Just open graves. Gaping blackness inside. One of the windows had fingernail marks dug into the sill. Another had something pink in the rafters. Rope.
Next time, dickhead!
Every step I took made me feel like the street was holding in on themselves. I passed the same street lamp 3 times. Same broken balls.
See how well you can
Same
adapt.
rusting post like a tear. And then I heard some breathing. Not my own. Low.
Nice try.
Close. Too close. I turned and saw. It didn't move like a person. It was a person. From the sense.
Okay.
Humanoid. Hairless. No eyes. Just pale, stretched tissue where they should have been.
Did I get you?
The worst
That
part
right just sprung off your face now, didn't it?
Not because it was too big. Because it was Stitch's gun. Still trying to scream. Awful, raspy gasps. Like someone suffocating for God.
Not such a big man
I took a
now,
step
are you?
forward and I bolted.
Thanks for the...
Damn. Okay, so this is the final fight. I have to pee and I'm hungry. It's just so much. So many variables.
I'm gonna hand you your bitch ass on the platter.
Ran until I saw my jeep. This guy broke open the down the wheel again. I didn't sleep that night. I drove until sunrise. Checked into a roadside hotel and was out for nearly an hour. That smell was
rusty, are we?
That copper tang. That raw smell. I burned my clothes. Behind the hotel. Told the clerk it was an accident. I haven't gone home. I check in every few hours. Keep moving. And here's the part I don't know how to say. Something's
What the fuck? And then the bleed.
Surprised you made it this far.
Something small and unseen working loose the seams of me.
Simmer you down some.
I see shadows when I don't. My reflection flags.
What was that you were saying about
when
being better than me?
Sometimes hear it. Scraping sound. Fingernails on
And you're the one to beat, huh?
I have been hours.
That wiped the smirk off your face now, didn't it?
There.
How you like me now, emo fuck?
You remember you drove. I think Buckthorn was something worse.
Not long now, Lexi.
Slowly, quietly, peeling away a scab in still leaves. So when you're reading this, don't go looking. Not for me.
I'm wiped off again.
Gone from the skin, man. Because
now you just pissed me
it's
off.
not about what you find out there. It's about what comes back with you. I do highway work. Not the glamorous stuff. Orange vest, TV helicopter service, or a new overpass. My company leases data from microphones and file marker ends. Those tiny solar nuts that blink at you in the dark like an insect cluster. My job is to make sure they're alive and talking. Swapping
Okay,
batteries.
the mirror matching also doesn't work.
Logging anything that looks on. A lot of night driving. A lot of shoulder, rumble strips.
Bitch ass on the platter.
That smells like damn pennies. Patterns doing that. Faster. Which ramps build that football game at? Which rest areas always have the one bathroom closed? Which motel locks? Ramp single headlight stand?
Not such a big man now, are you?
And you notice the bulletin boards. They were what I was thinking a few months back. When the air still had that late spring bite. At a gas station in western Pennsylvania, there were 3 missing flyers with French staples. I pumped gas and skimmed them.
Impressive.
One guy,
Well,
contractor,
you didn't teach me shit.
Class D era state bridge. No money, no vehicle.
And you're the one to beat, huh?
Never made it to the night shift. Oh, yeah. Small broken bone, dead. Call your mother.
Should've kicked your ass
2 weeks
days
later,
ago.
I was in Southern Ohio. Different interstate, different vendors.
Want me to slow
Same
down?
faces,
Slow down.
delivery driver. Last day near a construction zone. He never came out with a full body bathroom.
gonna enjoy watching you die.
There was another phase. The first music played, that was yeah, it was played.
I didn't think about it more than you would. Except at a truck stop outside Huntington. A guy with a hard hat and a ring of nicotine on his first two fingers saw me replacing a reflector battery and struck up a conversation. Keep to the center when you drive tonight. He said. Like he was advised to pass down from grandfather. Left lane. Things don't line up so good.
Take his head off now.
I made a polite noise.
Do it.
Yeah. He said, squinting toward the black shoulders of the
Some Alex Mercer.
The lanes got cut, relayed. Guardrail section.
Said welcome.
That light
No, it's just me. Power Man, I go to the top, Power Man at the top. I stay at the top, and I beat both of those games in 2 days. Prototype 1, Prototype 2. Completed.
A boy named Alex.
Yeah, stove
Boy
night.
wanted to play games with me and go skating with me and not scare
Another 3 days.
Smile. And went inside.
Hello. That's how you do it. Okay.
I didn't make a connection until 3 nights later.
And now we're in the new game plus it and play it. Right.
Until that
Nice.
touching the good
Yeah,
parts of your
that's it for this shit. I did enjoy Prototype 2. Goodbye.
and sending gibberish.